the Chinese Communist Party posting videos about free trade from Ronald Reagan. Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph and the wee donkey. They crashed stocks to save bonds. Is that true? What does that mean? They crashed stocks to save bonds. Owen Jones asking, is the BBC on crack? This is about a report that the BBC put out yesterday that where Israel murdered 15 paramedics, took their bodies and their ambulances and buried them. Murdered paramedics and then buried the bodies and the ambulances. And the BBC said that Israel said that they buried them because they wanted to save them from wild dogs. Can you even, what the hell? Where's that narrative? What? There aren't words strong enough to describe the cowardice and depravity of a military that would methodically execute medical workers, bury them in mass graves until the vehicles were advancing. It's just... Oh, don't. It's just all awful. He said that Israel has the right to defend itself by killing paramedics and burying them and their ambulances, and then saying that they're trying to help them so wild dogs don't eat them. Even imagine. What's he said? Nothing. Britain's still flying reconnaissance over over Gaza from Cyprus. Wes Streeting says, of course, the US researchers should have access to the NHS and your medical records. Starmer breaking promise. That's on the Hillsborough law, which he said would be out by now. Male journalist. We've brought in a non-dom tax, and what's happened? The non-doms have fled. Harry Maguire tells the Mail journalist, your owner's a non-dom, he's not fled, which is a very good, brutal point. Starmer broke his pledge to introduce a Hillsborough law in time for the 36th anniversary of the disaster. Now there are reports that he's going to water down the law when it's finally introduced. Who's shocked? Sky bulletin on Israel murdering 15 medics, burying the bodies in a mass grave, attempting to destroy the evidence and then lying to cover up what and they've gone with the lead. Now Israel says Starmer, we are rewiring the nation, the state completely, but they won't nationalise water or energy or rebalance our tax system towards wealth or abolish the House of Lords or invest in the Green New Deal or put power back into the hands of ordinary people. No! What's this? Oh, God. It's just horror after horror. So Alistair Blunkall is asking the question, why did the IDF, that's the Israeli Defence Force, open fire on what were clearly marked emergency vehicles with their blue lights flashing? Why did they then bury the bodies? Why did they crush the ambulances and bury those too? And Flying Rodents asking, I would also be asking, if they've been caught doing this once in an area they entirely control and have sealed off from the world, then how many times have they done this and worse, undetected? I would guess many, many times. Asian markets, they're fighting back against Trump as China vows to fight to the end. Chris Mason, what can Starmer do in a world of buffeted by, get his tongue out? We have a letter from the King of England inviting you, giant orange balloon, Donald Trump, to the Palace of Windsor. I have a letter. What can he do? Invite him to the fucking... Is that it? Billions wiped off pensions worldwide. Let's do front pages. Sell. Stock market's gone crazy. Trump threatens extra 50% on... I'll just get... Trump, don't be a panican. And there's an asterisk. What's a panican? That's a group of people that panic over my tariffs. Front page of the... And they just got him just laughing. Just laughing. Yeah. You can go look at... I've got some... Like, I did a little video this morning of some of my paintings. You can go look on, like, my Etsy page. I'm the UK's #1 watercolour artist and performance artist. Just the UK's #1 artist. And did you see me? I played 2 back-to-back matches last night. I was flying. Have you watched my 5-minute warm-up video? Look at these. Some of these are amazing. Anyway, have a nice day. It's Tuesday. Go and have a look at my Etsy page. Or go and get some of my poetry. Have you seen my poems?